You're watching the Uganda Catholic Television. Thank you so much. We do appreciate your company. This is the Thursday edition of UCTV News. I am Sunday Gloria Aboch. And as humanities teachers across Uganda continue their nationwide strike over pay disparities with their science counterparts, Zombo Resident District Commissioner Festus Aikoboa has urged those in Zombo District to return to the classroom for the sake of the learners. The strike, which began on June 6, 2025, involves more than 10,000 members of the Uganda Professional Humanities Teachers Union. They are demanding salaries parity after science teachers received a 300% pay rise in 2022. Now, currently, science teachers earn about 4 million Uganda shillings per month, compared to approximately 900,000 shillings earned by humanities teachers. Speaking to journalists at his office, Ikoboa acknowledged the teachers' concerns but emphasized the importance of safeguarding learners' futures, urging a swift resolution and return to normalcy in schools.
As humanity teachers in Uganda under the Uganda Professional Humanities Teachers Union are on strike over unequal pay compared to their science teacher counterparts, Zombo Resident District Commissioner Festus Aikoboa has called upon arts teachers in the district to go back to school. The strike, which started on the 6th June 2025, involves over 10,000 humanity teachers across the country who are demanding a salary increase to match the 300% boost given to science teachers in 2022. Currently, science teachers earn approximately 4 million Ugandan shillings per month. While speaking to journalists at his office, Aikoboa said despite humanity teachers pushing for equal salaries to match those of science teachers, they should as well mind about the future of learners.
We had the senior inspector of schools, and we had also the deputy cow, who is the administrator. And indeed, when we called our head teachers, we had only one message which we wanted to get from them. Whether in their schools the teachers are implementing the industrial action that which was supposed to be for the humanity teachers. And it's true, before that, the previous day, we had an attempt to go to Nyapea SS to talk to the teachers and requesting them. Yes, it is true, the salaries of the humanity teachers have not been increased as like the one of their science teachers, but we should be mindful as people of Zombo about our learners. Given that the circumstances, the education in our area here is still lacking, we shouldn't really join some of these industrial actions simply because it has been put for us to join.
At all government-aided secondary schools in Greater Nebi, science classes are ongoing, but humanity subjects are not being taught. However, Alfred Agwakoto, head teacher St. Peter's College, where girls, revealed that the constitution of Uganda's requirement is for equal pay for equal work. He added that the government has been urged to address the disparity, but so far there has been no positive response.
By the fact of being an arts teacher, fall within the humanities, and the industrial action as declared by the leadership of the humanities nationwide. Here at school in Zombo, we had a meeting where we upheld that we do not intend as administration that this industrial action may go because of the need of the students, and the child will suffer for the absence. The teacher is not in class, and we shared this in the staff room, staff meeting, the briefing to encourage them to stay on in the school to meet the needful for the child. Of course, as time went by, you realize that some teachers are absent, humanities and, well, of course also some science for other reasons. So I'm not sure if this absence is because of the strike or the absence is for other reasons, but a concerted absence can make me think they may be joining the industrial action.
The strike has left many schools without humanity teachers, with the science lessons continuing as usual with no clear resolution in sight. Students are likely to face disruptions in their academic schedules, potentially affecting their performance and future opportunities.
And as Uganda prepares to commemorate World Elders Abuse Awareness Day tomorrow, Friday, the 20th day of June 2025, the State Minister for Elderly, Honorable Dominique Gidudu Mafawi, has issued a strong appeal for urgent action to protect senior citizens from the growing abuse and neglect. Speaking at a press briefing held at the Uganda Media Center, Minister Mafawi expressed concern over the escalating mistreatment of the elderly. He cited common forms of abuse, including physical violence, psychological trauma, financial exploitation, and social neglect as widespread and deeply troubling, urging both the public and institutions to uphold the dignity and rights of older persons.
As we are all aware, abuse of older persons is a global social challenge that immensely affects the health and human rights of thousands of older persons. It is an issue that all Ugandans should be concerned about in order to secure a dignified future for all Ugandans as they age. Elder abuse is any form of mistreatment inflicted on older person. It results in harm or loss of an older person. An older person in this case is any person who attained 60 years of age and above. Observance of this day further brings to light the advantages society derives from protecting the rights of older persons and involving them in national development. Historically, older persons face abuse, sexual abuse, domestic abuse, psychological abuse, financial abuse, neglect, isolation, and self-neglect due to the negative culture, societal attitudes. Other common cases of elder abuse take the form of false accusations, for example, of witchcraft against older women, which often results in grave punishments like banishments and physical abuse. According to UBO's report 2021, gender-based violence, abuse, and neglect against older women, for instance, 84% of the abuse took place in the homes. Relatives are the main perpetrators. 31% reported other relatives, and 28% reported their own children. Males are the most abusers of the rights of older persons, age 60, 69 years at 59%, while older women aged above 70 are abused mostly by fellow females. 38% of older women were abused once, and 30% were abused 3 to 5 times in the past 12 months.
You are watching the Uganda Catholic Television. Let's take a break. We'll be right back with more stories on Uctv News.
Uctv, good news for all.
You are watching Uctv, good news for all. For this and more, tune in to Kasese Get Radio 100.5 in Western Region, located at the hill of the Diocese of Kasese. KGR brings you all Catholic programs and an advertising platform in all our radio shows like Good Morning Renzori, Chama Tovoka, Ukute, the business show, Propeller, the request show and sports. Evaluation by Hingaba Kuluka, Late Night Show, and many others. Our other services include Isuzu Tipa, a no car, public address system, live band, Omokekera, an audio recording studio, and outside live broadcast. For more information, call 0773 597 166 or visit our website www.kasesegatradio.com. Kasesegat Radio, Omusondoria, the voice of truth.
And that's it with our foreign news stories. It is time now for Today in History. And that's it for the Thursday edition of UCTV News. My name is Sanjay Gloria Aboch. Stay tuned to the Uganda Catholic Television. Good news for all.